In this video, we are going to see about Infosys off-campus requirement drive. This is the official mail where Infosys announced about this off-campus requirement. Right now, you are seeing it on my screen. In this video, first we can see the eligibility criteria and where to apply for this off-campus requirement. And at the end of the video, I will give you a few tips based on my experience how to clear this interview. First, let's we see about the eligibility criteria. So this role is for system engineer. So the role is for system engineer, and the last date to register is this month 20th. So don't rush up on the last date. Always register prior. So that's a good one. So make sure you apply it before 20th. And now we can see the eligibility criteria. So the students who have completed BE, BTech, ME, MTech in any stream. So if you are MCA or MSc, the stream should be computer science, electronics, mathematics, physics, statistics, IT and information science. So the which year passed out student, if we see, is only it's for 2021. In previous off-campus drive, it has various years passed out batch, but now only they have announced for 2021 passed out students. And also they have mentioned that there should not be any current active backlog, and the salary announced is like 3.60 lakh per annum. Now let's we see how to apply for this system engineer role. Here I have given the role. Also I will give this link in the description box of this video. You can have a look on that and take it over there. So what I have done is like just I copy paste the link into my Google. So once you have done that, you will get this screen. So you will have some declaration mentioned over here. So just have a go through on this before getting into the application process. Just have make sure that you have all resume of passport size photo, everything be ready with you. Once you have all the things, you can just give I agree and click on accept. Once you done that, you will get the first page as to fill your basic information about the gender, first name, last name, and your mail address and your passport size photo. So the passport size photo should be within this size, make note of that, and you have to upload your resume. So the resume should be only in the PDF format and it should not exceed 2 MB. So have a note on that. If the resume is Word or any other format, it throws an error. So it should be a PDF format, and you have to give your contact number, and alternative contact number is an optional, so don't worry about that, and date of birth, citizenship, and if you have the passport you can give yes or no, and the address details. And finally next page. So once you have given next page, you have to fill all your education details on this page. So you can see the 10th certificate, so where you have did your education, which school, which board, a state board or ICC or CBSE, whatever the board, and the country details, and your percentage of 10th, and which year you have completed the 10th. So same like 10th, you have to provide all the details for 12th standard also, and you can select whether you completed 12th or diploma. So what are the things you have done, all the details you have to fill here, like again you have to give your where you completed your 12th or diploma, whatever which you have completed. Based on that, fill all the details over here. You can select which group you are, which branch you are, computer science or biology, whatever the group you are, you can have to select here, and I have to again mention the percentage which you have gone through on plus 2, and the which year you have completed your 12th. And again coming to here, the graduation and post graduation, whether you have done any bachelor degree and here whether you have done any master degree. So whatever your graduation as per the eligibility criteria, you can give here. Once you have done that, you can come to the point 6. Here they have mentioned do you have any active backlog. Before this we have already seen the eligibility criteria, and they have clearly mentioned there should not be any active backlog backlog. So I have given no. If we have any active backlog, then as per the eligibility criteria we are not eligible for this. And they have asked that we have any gaps between our education, between our 12th or between our college, during anywhere. If we have any gap, we have to select yes. As of now I have selected no because I don't have any have selected no here. Once done, you can click next page, and after clicking on next page here, the only single question is like Infosys asking whether you have undergone any selection process with Infosys before that, Infosys BPM or Infosys IT or HVAC system, with any Infosys group of companies. Have you undergone any selection process? If yes, you can give yes, or else you can give no. Once you have done that, we can click on next page. In this page they have asking for three questions. They are asking that are you employed as a director in either company or partner as in either company, or do you have any criminal records? So I have selected no here. So what is the appropriate answer for your case? You can select that here. Once done, you can click on next page, and here they have requested for college photo identity card or government proof identity card, and that should also be in the PDF format, and that should size, make a note on the size. Once done, you can, if you do any other format, again here also it will throw one error. I have given the proof here. So once done, you can click on next page, and this is the final page of this application. So here they have given some declaration. You can have a go through on this and click on I agree. And second, the digital signature, the date is automatically they will and it will get entered, and the place you can enter here, and the full name, and finally we can just validate the captcha. Once done, you can just click on the submit. Before submitting it, please have a go through on the forms where you submitted everything is correct. If you have made any mistake, you have before submitting, you have an option to go to the previous page and correct it. So make sure that everything you have entered and given correct details. Once it's done, give on final submit. That's it, you have successfully submitted for the role system engineer.